Coming up next, the Thunder taking on the Spurs. For Oklahoma City, the best in the business all season long. The cream of the crop. They look to continue that dominance tonight. Spurs, Thunder. We'll be right back for the tip. Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Dan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. You look at Oklahoma City, they have looked in control all season long, aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And of course the Spurs, just barely behind them, only one spot down.
Right now for the Spurs, they've established themselves as a legit team this year. But you can tell they want to get higher up in the standings if possible, specifically securing home court advantage for the first round.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the power forward. And for Oklahoma City, two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Gord at the 2. And it's Williams in at small forward.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, PA, we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front.
Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama!
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Offline with a 3. The Thunder have gone 1 for 3 so far. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. Rim protection is game-changing, but he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and space in the floor will be key. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in the rhythm.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well, leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Champagnie. San Antonio moving the ball around. Now Wembanyama. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Fades away. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Vassell. Wembanyama's got 6 points. Now here's SGA. Defense is right there.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just going to behind the mark.
Devin Vassell, that one's good. There's nothing like the intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Grant.
Well, you know, BA, for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, BA. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Holmgren. Joe's checked in for Dort. And Mitchell subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Spurs.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Now here's Barnes, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game, and it's Fox missing. Thunder trail by 4. Wallace, the pass to Mitchell. And here is Williams. The shake. Into the big finish.
Here we see the speed. Williams shows off on that one.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Cornette's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Keldon Johnson comes in for Champagny. And Castle subbed in for Fox. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And you look at what they've accomplished this year on the road. 30 wins and counting.
Yeah, they're reaching those historical numbers reserved only for the greatest teams in NBA lore. The types of rosters filled with talent, experience, desire, all built to win championships. I think you can say the same thing about this team.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Holmgren, then it's Cason Wallace, and it's Williams in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Cornette passes to Barnes, shoots over Holmgren, rejected by Holmgren.
I mean, what an incredible reach he has. Holmgren should strike fear into any shooter when he's on the floor.
Johnson passes to Cornette, 3 from Barnes. Williams grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
And let's send it over to Allen LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Chet Holmgren checks some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Ian?
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allen.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. You might have seen something that needs to review this guy. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Down low. Here's Harper. Misses the layup.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
The shot. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. San Antonio trailing here. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Castle outside. Puts up a 3. Drills it from deep. Castle's got his second basket on the night.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop. Come get it, come get it.
Outside Joe. Outside Mitchell. Screen by Holmgren. From deep. Rebound by San Antonio.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. It's stolen by Barnes. He goes up. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover. And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Getting ready for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Wallace. Dort, he's checked in for Joe. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Keldon Johnson comes in for Castle. And Fox is subbed in for Holmgren.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Hartenstein, screen on Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Johnson against Dort. Johnson with a bucket. And now an 8-point San Antonio lead.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. SGA working through contact inside.
It doesn't matter what the defense does inside. Gilgeous-Alexander was determined to get through.
Fox goes in and stolen by Williams. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Pass to Hartenstein. Vassell against Williams. Shoots over Vassell. Williams misses. Spurs lead by 6. Three from Barnes. The ball's knocked loose.
Good awareness and range to get out there for the rebound.
Williams, that's good. Williams has got 8 points.
And the quickness in transition means I like watching Williams convert in these situations. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The kick out to Williams. Shot's good. SGA making the play. 11 points in the game.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Champagny, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castro comes in for Johnson.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Steps back and fires. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
He's such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Castro for 3. Oh, rejected by Wiggins. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Just 4 seconds left in the second.
Castle for 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Got it off in time. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's San Antonio leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
They've done everything they can to shoot their way out of this contest. Somehow, they're still in it. Got to make the most of that opportunity.
And now and that's a wrap up.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking.
The special sauce from Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. SGA passes to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Hawks up top. SGA covering. Shoots over SGA. And it's blocked by SGA.
Read the eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time.
Fades and shoots. And the bucket is good. Holmgren's got 8. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. Dort finds Williams. Back to Dort. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Pass to Champagny. To the middle. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Little something extra with that finish for Fox.
Well, with De'Aaron Fox. He may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think, this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 in a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Here's Williams. Rebounded by Champagny. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Castle on the wing.
2 minutes remaining on third. 3 minutes.
They set a pick. Shoots. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Holmgren on the attack. 2 points. There we go. 10 points for Chet Holmgren.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Outside Wembanyama. Off target from 3-point range. Under trail by 6. Here's SGA. The shot misses.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Chalk up 2 there. 21 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. San Antonio also making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Champagny. Johnson comes in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Fox. Here's Wiggins. And counted from 19 feet away.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Johnson finds Wembanyama. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
Mitchell drives in.
Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Wallace outside. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Wallace. It's stolen by Wembanyama. It's 2-on-1. Now here's Castle. And he's going for the lob. Going up. It's Wembanyama.
Assist goes to
I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized. Defense paid. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from the two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Mitchell out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Joe. Off target from outside. Spurs lead by 8. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
first person.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. And we credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic. Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Pass to Joe. Takes the 3. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got his 4th rebound in this one. And that one is stuffed right through.
Assisted by
And after putting it down, he angles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Takes a 13-footer. Rebound by San Antonio.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Vassell with it. Now Wiggins defending. jumper, three-pointer. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 12.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the first straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wiggins. Williams comes in for Wallace. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagny comes in for Barnes. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Oh, SGA going to town inside.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Here's Castle. Fox. Oh, the feathering touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the one, and it really helps him out inside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Dort.
2 minutes.
Outside, SGA. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He launches. Oh, it's off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Trailing by 13. Here's Vassell. Castle outside. And there's the screen. Fox fires. Cleared away by Hartenstein.
That was a good look for the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Williams. And the three misses. Spurs lead by 13. Now Fox. Holmgren with the block.
And Holmgren says, meet me at the summit. I'm a certified rim protector.
For San Antonio, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Spurs.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the board.
And their win total will climb a little higher once this one's official. It'll be their 63rd win of the year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Victor Wembanyama.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
But here's the thing. Not only does Fox have the speed, he can go all night. He will wear you out.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. There's the screen. McCain. He's off from 3. On offense, here's San Antonio. They're on a 15-4 run.
Personal foul. 13
He misses the free throw.
Shooting for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox.
And he sinks the second. Outside McCain. Let's loose for 3. And a foul on Jared McCain. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Spurs, De'Aaron Fox.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and